First one from Lizard to Kaprizov to Lizard to Kaprizov. If Dean gets the Columbus job and Freddie agrees to waive his no trade, if they are even on it, do you think they, being the Wild, would get anything more than future considerations without retaining salary, or do we have to add a sweetener?
Well, it's an interesting one. Like we know how much Dean and loves Freddie, and Freddie plays some of his best hockey with Dean as a head coach. So it wouldn't surprise me to see there be interest there. I don't think he's a straight like huge like you have to give up a second round pick to get rid of Freddie. Like I don't think you're getting a ton in return, but he's still when he plays well and when like the previous year, which is why they signed him to maybe a longer than you thought deal. He's a very valuable, versatile player, and we could chip in 18, 20 goals, then, you know, he's not making a big cap hit. It's just a long term, like the length of the deal, the term of it is kind of what bothers people, of course. So
yeah,
I don't know. You don't have to, you know, trade him, give up a second round pick to get rid of him. I think you might get something in return. It won't be a big return by any stretch, but that's just because of his contract and stuff. So I'll be curious to see what happens. I know the Columbus with the new GM Waddell, they have to sign Sillinger still, and they still have, you know, the Line A is going to be part of talks. I think once he gets out of the program, I know the Wild have been interested in Line A. I don't know how that would fit unless they make another salary cap move, a la a Gaudreau or somebody else like that, to make it work. But yeah, that's something. If Dean Evason is indeed in town this week, like is reported by our Aaron Portsline, along with Jay Woodcroft for the job, then that would certainly be on a high point for me of a place that if they wanted to move Freddie, where would be a good fit.
Yeah, and friend of the SOTA Pod, Phil, along with Aaron and Nate on Beerly Hockey, he asked, what's going to happen game one of the NHL season between Columbus and Minnesota? Who wins? And obviously, if Dean's in the fold, that certainly adds a fun wrinkle to it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to see like the Dean Evason tribute video with all the times he smacked Darby Hendrickson and them, and you know the arm after victories and stuff like that.
Gut punches.
That would be I mean it'd be fun to watch all the offseason storylines between both franchises. Regardless of, I mean, the Wild if they have 2 home games and 7 on the road, so they better win that game. Quite frankly, after what's going to be up their schedule coming up.